Good morning, Bahlali, and I hope you are all doing well, keeping warm. It's Friday, and I hope it will be a great weekend for everyone. I'm coming in again because I was listening to video from one of the popular commentators who normally share constructive narrative. So he was saying that there's a young doctor who posted a new Mercedes-Benz that he bought, and there were sort of elder people that were criticizing the girl, that sort of casting negative comments towards her. And so she was saying, guys, there's nothing wrong when someone celebrate her achievements publicly. And the most important thing, that person is sharing with the world and is encouraging her peers and encouraging the younger children that may be looking up to her because of similar interests. And he also mentioned something quite important, that our generation, in contrary, is that we were subjected to comments from our elders that were sort of negative and toxic, in that it will be, why is he posting? Why do you think it's important? You know, all those criticism that we know. So he's then saying if people have given up on their lives, they should just stay there and let other people's be, other children be. So it sort of connected to my post last week when I was saying I always appreciate beautiful things from other people, even if I don't relate to them, even if I relate to them, even if I don't want them and everything. As long as I see someone happy with whatever they do, it has nothing to do with me. I embrace it. And another thing is, even if I have been battling to get something for years, it's difficult, I'll always appreciate and excited when someone achieves it. I mean, I've got things that I wanted that I discarded from my dream list, for the lack of a better word, and because of other priorities. And it was not nice to take those decisions. But when I sit and be real with myself, I say, no, this is not for me now. And really, let me discard it. There's probably other things that are more important for Lindelwa and the journey that Lindelwa wants to take. And most importantly, the life purpose that I may know or may not know. So really, I just love that energy around me or within me as far as that is concerned. And yes, it brought me to one topic I had with Mocha, my partner, saying, why are you guys, he was asking, why are you guys always on social media? I don't never understand why people on social media with their relationships, with their thing. And a number of people that are there have got psychological problems, and they are narcissists because they cannot accept who they are. They cannot deal with who they are. So they want a stage where they can be affirmed by the public. I'm in between as far as that is concerned. I do understand that there are people like that, and there are quite many actually these days. But at the same time, I do understand there are people who post their things on Facebook because they are happy. They're just happy. And the happy energy says, let me share, let me show it, let me be myself. Do you get what I mean? And there are people who say, let me keep these photos and memories to Facebook because it's a safer place that I can access again if I want these photos, because our phones get stolen, the storage is high, there's a number of things. And there are people that says, you know what, I have a community there and I love to interact with them in a certain way. If you talk about, I can bring it to myself, is that I'm quite busy. I've got 4 children. They are adults. They've got different needs. So I connect with them individually. At times we go as a family. I've got someone that I love, that I always have to make sure that we are good. So, and sometimes I don't have time to see friends or make new friends or network. And besides, at my age, I also feel I should build a legacy that is about sharing what I've learned in my life, sharing my experiences, so that I see people becoming better and our world becoming better at the end of the day. So the social media angle, then, if I post something, it's more of someone will call me and say, Lindelwa, let's connect. I've seen you've got a bike. Let's just take a drive to Cullinan, a ride to Cullinan, or I see you are hiking. I do the same. If I see someone with similar interest, especially from the people that I know, I give a call. I use it for that. And I don't believe I'm sick. It's just I'm using the resources in front of me. I use a lot of AI, for instance. Is it because I don't want to think? No, it's because whatever support I can get, I must use it so that I generate new experiences. So in a way, maybe you guys can help me. I'll appreciate your comments where you give me your views around social media. Okay, one last thing is that I was listening to a number of videos that says don't share things prematurely because you may not realize them, or don't show your life, you attract more problems. And I guess those narratives are good. Depends where you are. If you want to worry about what you cannot control, you can. I myself, I have learned that anything that I cannot control, it cannot give me sleepless nights. No matter what, who, where, what, how, it will not give me sleepless nights. Never. Unless it's a bag that I can take and polish it if it will. But if enye into, I uxolo. Andisafuna ndinento ezininzi to do that. And I always encourage my children, for instance, that guys, if you can't control it, you shouldn't worry about it. Worry about what you can control. And you don't have to control everything for that matter. So my view is that let us be ourselves. I do, though, buy to the narrative that says don't overshare, especially when you have not realized something, because you might be confused. There will be people throwing in things, their views, whereas if you could have done it your own way, and I guess as a consciousness coach, I do believe I have within me to get whatever I want. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of centering myself to be pure inside, to be happy and always vibrate at a higher level. So I'm still a bit confused though about that, and hence I'm inviting you to comment and say, Lindelwa, hey, su overshare wethu man phaa Facebook noba uthenge imoto ethile, because nam ndikhe ndirhalele ushare into I think this is oversharing. This last week I've been sharing so much. Ndirhale nje wethu xa ndihappy uba yeyi ndihappy methu ndine-vibe, ndiyavibe and all that, but ndoyike ke ndiziyeke ngenxa yale ngxolo ininzi yoba heyi khawube careful, suzifake ebantwini ube semilonyeni kakhulu and all that. So please guys, please comment and advise in terms of your thoughts. I'll appreciate, because this has been worrying me for some time, especially when I hear it for a partner who has my full interest saying, hey man, this is still a problem. Nangoku phofu ndisakhe ndikhale ndithi kutheni ungandifaki kwi-profile picture, athi andiyenzi ke mna loo nto and all that. So I would want to hear your views. Happy Friday.